Hello and welcome to the channel again. In this video, we will revisit a pen that I previously reviewed on this channel, the Montegrappa 1930 Extra. What is new this time? Well, this time we will have the entire spectrum of colors available for this pen, and also it is a challenge for me to daily improve the quality of the content I provide. So this time I hope I will showcase the entire collection more professional. Let's proceed with some facts. Montegrappa is the oldest manufacturer of writing instruments in Italy, period. They are not limited only to writing instruments, but they also have a department for watchmaking and fashion accessories. And here we can mention belts, wallets, cufflinks, stuff like that. The same attention to details that goes into creating such intricate and beautiful writing instruments is a core value of the company that goes into any creation that is wearing the Montegrappa name. The company was established in 1912, first as a manufacturer of gold nibs, and around 1938 the Aquila family got involved with the company, and in our days the current CEO, Giuseppe Aquila, is the third generation owner of the company. The 1930 Extra model is based on a very successful pen model of the 30s and is one of the most popular pens in the Montegrappa lineup. I think it's enough history facts. Let's proceed with the unboxing. We are presented with the standard Montegrappa box, which is used on their middle to high-end editions. We remove the lid, and inside we have the staple wood box of Montegrappa, and the lid stays closed with the help of a few magnets. Inside we have the pen delivered with an ink bottle, and underneath the pen we will find a silver polishing cloth and a booklet with informations regarding the pen and the international warranty. Now let's put everything aside and concentrate on the pen. I'm going to use my jeweler's gloves because I care about the future owner of this pen and I want him to receive it in pristine condition. I'm going to show you my personal pen which introduced me to the brand, and this is my 1930 Extra Rosso, and this pen still intrigues me every time I decide to use it. Now let's see what other celluloids are available for this pen, and the one right here is the tortoise brown or the turtle shell. Then we have the blue Mediterranean, the bamboo black, and last but not least we have the black and white. Now I'm gonna pick one of them and analyze the details of it. In order to help the camera focus a bit quicker, I've changed into my white gloves. Now let's get back to the details. On top of the cap we have the finial, which is embossed with 1912, the year when Montegrappa was established as a company. Then we have the clip, which is made out of solid silver and is relatively stiff, but with the help of the small wheel is easy to operate. Now let's observe the shape of the cap. It starts to flare out from the finial towards the cap band. The cap band is made from solid silver and it's featuring this very nice cutout design which resembles a Greek key. Here we can see that there is an engraving with the name of the company, Montegrappa, and on the opposite side we have the hallmark for sterling silver 925 and the place of making, Italy. We are going to uncap the pen using 1.5 turns, and inside the cap we will observe the inner housing made out of plastic, and this is made to protect the celluloid from the ink that could stain it if it drips from the nib. It may be not that important on this black one, but on the other lighter shades of celluloid is important. Now let's observe this huge 18 karat gold nib and just take a look at this. Analyze it for a moment and grasp all of the features. Now imagine how much attention to details it went into creating such a beautiful nib. We have plenty of choices for the sizes of the nib. We have starting from extra fine, fine, medium, broad, double broad, and a stub. Underneath the nib we have the ebonite feed, and this will offer a very rich and consistent ink flow. Now moving forward, we have the section of the pen which is made from solid silver and is very comfortable, and the girth of the section will set the tone for how well it will sit in the palm when you write with this pen. The threads of the cap are not sharp at all, even for extended writing sessions. And we're going to continue with the barrel of the pen, which is made completely from celluloid, and it's running pretty straight up until this ring that separates the barrel from the piston knob. From here we can see that the shape of the pen starts to taper towards the end finial. This pen features the Montegrappa ratcheting piston filling mechanism, and this piston filling mechanism will offer the user the same feedback that you have from the winding motion of a mechanical watch. Now let's have some measurements. When we close the pen like this, it measures 136 millimeters. If we uncap the pen, it measures 126 millimeters, and we have 33.5 grams as the weight of the pen fully inked and uncapped. Since we had a writing sample with a medium nib last time, now we should try a different size, and we will continue after that. Let's see how this nib is handling on the paper. We have the pen, which is Montegrappa 1930 Extra. Then we have the nib, which is 18 karat gold extra fine. Now we have the ink, which in this case is Aurora black, and the paper, which like always is 68 GSM Tomoe River. Now let's see how wet is this nib, but I have a hunch, and this is quite wet for extra fine nib. Personally, I love super wet nibs, and this is a very wet nib. Now let's see some flexing, and remember, proceed at your own risk to flex these nibs. It will have a bit of give, but is nothing crazy, and again, proceed at your own risk. You can damage the nib while doing this, so I don't advise you to try. Now let's see a reverse, and this is extra fine, and now let's see it in reverse. Quite scratchy, but it will take the nib from an extra fine to an extra fine. Now let's see how it will handle in quick writing. Yes, this nib performs gorgeous. It doesn't have any skipping, any hard starts, nothing. It will handle beautiful. The 1930 Extra captures the beauty of the vintage Italian fountain pens of the golden era without making any compromise. We have precious materials used all over the pen: celluloid for the body, silver for the frame, ebonite for the feet, and gold for the nib. Everything being put together by the skillful hands at Montegrappa. Well, if you ask me, that is for sure the recipe for a true grail pen. I hope you enjoy spending this time with me showcasing the entire 1930 Extra collection. If you're interested in owning such a pen, you can find it available on the Pen Venture website, and below you will find a link for it. Don't forget to subscribe to the Pen Venture YouTube channel, and if you find this video useful, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to be updated daily, follow us on Instagram and visit our Facebook page. Also, links for them you will find down below. My name is Amy, and I look forward to seeing you next video.